Okay, so items that sell fast. Number one for me is going to be the seasonal stuff. So what we tend to do is when we get a new event or something like that happening within Fallout, then you'll find that people are in need of some of these items. So I'll just show you one of the main ones. Okay, so you go to crafting and then go to chests, and then you'll see here we've got mole miner pails, and these need screws and steel. That one needs silver, spring and steel and screws, and then gold screws, silver and springs. So when these events are on, you can sell these items for a lot more than one cap. So that's definitely a really good thing that'll sell during these event times. You can sell them at any other time, but I would put your prices up definitely for these events. Okay, number two, the one that really sells well, are prepared items. So these are the items that you can either pick up or prepare them. Now one, so go to the brewing station. Okay, and then you can see beers, and I've done some previously. That's fermentable beer, and basically it just needs boiling water, corn, razor grain and wood. So corn and razor grain you can actually put on your farm yourself. You can farm these, you can do them quite quick. Water is dead straightforward and easy, and do these in batches. I tend to do them batches of 5, 6, 7, 8 or whatever, and these sell really well because with beers, so beer has a buff of strength and charisma, that sort of thing, so people definitely want it because it gives them the ability to be able to carry more things. So number three for me is selling those unused legendary weapons and armor. So basically you can get loads and loads of these by doing expeditions and daily ops. So if you farm daily ops, you're going to be coming away with so much stuff, so many guns, it's unbelievable. But of course you want to basically think for yourself as well and use these yourself. So my suggestion will be that you script these items, get all your scripts, as many as you can do for the day, and then after that sell them all at a good price. You can see this one that I've sold, shotgun for 300 3-star. It will always sell at that price. If you put any more than that, obviously good weapons, what you would rate as high weapons, are going to sell for a lot more. But yeah, I would normally do 300 or less for 3-star, 200 or less for 2-star, 100 or less for 1-star. Number four, okay, so plans, they sell really well. Obviously somebody wants to know how to do a plan, so you've got certain plans, like this one here. I'm putting this at 16,000. It's an obscure one, wouldn't say totally rare, but it's pretty rare. And what you want to do is, if you've got something like you've picked up 4 or 6 or something like that, that means it's probably a popular plan, or it's easy to get, so I wouldn't put it too high. I've done lots and lots of the events, so I basically put these items at 40,000. The reason for that is I want to be able to trade these. I want people to send me a message and ask me why I'm selling at 40,000. I don't want to sell them just outright. Things which you've probably seen, like Foot Locker, that sort of thing, try and do it at a lower rate. You'll sell these a lot more if you sell them very cheap. And you can see them 50 caps, ultra sight. I'm always picking them up, always get rid of them. They always sell. Yeah, some things like this super stim pack, that's quite well known. This one isn't, so I've done this at 40,000. So as you can see, these plans here, you definitely want to sell at different prices regarding to how popular they are. Okay, so number 5, junk. Now, you want to sort of understand junk and how it sells. For example, bone shards, that's got a value of 0, so I am going to sell it, but I'm going to put it at the lowest cap that I can, which is 1 cap. The stuff will sell, it'll sell a lot of. People come in sometimes and clear every single bit of junk that I have, usually high players or people that are building up their the stash Fallout first. Things like gold scrap, scrap. Okay, so when it's event time, like I said on number 1, you want to sell these for as much as you can get. So it's not an event going on, so I'm going to sell these at 4, but normally the value will be 9, so I definitely sell that every day of the week at 4 and 9. Now, lead scrap, that's got a value of 0, but lead is used in things like ammunition, so people always want lead, so I put that at 2. Now, waste antiseptic, I seem to pick up lots and lots of them. Although it says a value of 6, and I could sell these at the vendor if up to the day they count them at 1400, but I will sell these at 1 because it is a sort of a common item. Okay, and then this one is I'd advise you to not do. Now you can see there, Nuka-Cola bottle, that's a full bottle, and you can see selling that 1 cap. I'm just putting this in as an example, but if you notice the weight of the antiseptic, I can do 136 of them at stat weight of 14, but only 4 bottles stat weight of 2. So what you want to do is always scrap these. These will give you 2 glass, and then you can sell these for cap each, so it give you 2. But if I was selling them on their own, because they are quite common, I can always sell them for 1, and it's going to basically fill your stash box up. Okay, another great way of making caps is to sell weapons. So you want to sell or target your audience as the sort of new players. Level 40 this is going for, auto grenade launcher. The stuff that it requires is 16 gears, 9 oils, 16 rubber, so they're pretty straightforward to get. This one I would probably put it at level 40, and it's worth 200 caps to sell it at that price, so you are getting your money back on these. And they do sell very well. There's lots of different guns which you want to sell, and you always want to put these at a lower sort of rating. So you probably this one I'll probably put it at say level 20, sell it for 149 caps, or level 30, because these players are not going to be able to get hold of these guns, and this one is really good. So this is got damage of 101. And a range of 198, and because it's got a sight on it, it means people can actually track the items, track the target. So it's really good to be able to sell these, and I see to sell quite a lot of these because they are quite obscure. So the stuff that you wouldn't normally see, so like combat shotgun, everybody's got one, forget that one. Crossbow, you could sell that one quite easy. Probably set it about level 35. Somebody's come into the game, they've played a little bit, they maybe are interested in doing something to do with the crossbows. You're not going to find many of these scattered about. Things like this one as well, Crusader pistol. Again, probably set it about level 40, because somebody at level 40 might be interested in this, using this as a sidearm. Okay, and the stuff here like this one, it will sell, but it's going to use one of the legendary modules, so you're probably interested in doing your own build and getting your own weapons first. If you way past that, then it's worth selling. Okay, and then things like 50 cal. Everybody wants a 50 cal. If they've got power armor, they're really interested in this, so you could set that level, probably level 25, level 35, so people can easily get it. It's only 170 caps, this one. You could easily sell 10 of them if you wanted to. I'll just show you that one. So that would be 100 gears, waste style, loose screws, raw rubber, so you probably come across that quite a lot everywhere. Sell 10 of these, 170, that's a lot of caps. Okay, so these items, I won't put one in my vending slot, because as soon as I put it in, within a minute or so it's going to sell straight away, and that is treasure maps. So these treasure maps give you a load of stuff. They give you loads and loads of notes, they give you weapons, they give you ammunition. Now most players that have been doing this for a while know exactly what they are, so they always sell really well. If you've never been introduced to treasure maps, then comment and I'll send you the really good video on this. Okay, so treasure maps, if you see them in other people's vendors, if they're going for sort of anything less than 20, buy them. And personally, I would sell these for at least 50. So yeah, some people say sell them a little bit cheaper. I've been selling these at 50. They go quick. People just come in and they'll buy every single one of them. Now, bear in mind, caps limit is 40,000. So if you're going to sell a lot of these maps, just beware that they'll take you up to your cap limit and they'll keep buying them, and then you'll be selling them for nothing basically. So make sure that you're down on your cap limit and you don't sell too many maps. Okay, another really good seller are the serums. So if you've got the plans for the serums, you're going to make some money. Okay, so the serums do need your flogs, which are pretty straightforward to get. You can get a lot of these from Nuke Zone. You probably know how to do that. They sell so well, like this one marsupial. Doesn't need the crimson one, which is pretty rare. So you want to sell these at 350, 400, 500 even. People are going to buy them, definitely. The other things I sell a lot of are the drugs. I sell all sorts of buff taps and fury, that sort of thing, because you can't really get hold of these unless you pick them up. So they're definitely worth doing. And don't forget to use the perk cards when you are selling them or making them. That is the chemist one, which you get double the quantity for chems, and also the super duper for double as well. And the other thing about selling notes is after an event, which is sort of a yearly one, this particular note here is Fashnat flag. So this is only a yearly event. People are going to want this flagpole. Don't sell it during the event. Wait a few months until afterwards, and you're going to get a lot more money for this one. You can't get these knocking about. That's why I put them at the 40,000 caps. People are going to send me a message and ask me, you know, can I have that? And I'm going to do some sort of deal on a rare plan or whatever. Okay, selling the rare stuff. So put it in your vendor. 40,000 caps. Most people haven't got 40,000 caps, but they'll see it and then they want it and then they message you, and then hold out and do a trade with them. Get something you're after as well. You can always put one in, something that isn't too rare, like I'm doing here, and then obviously that'll set the chain, set the ball rolling, and they'll say, have you got anything else? And then you can start introducing them into the other rare stuff that you've got. If you look in the description below, I've got a link to show you what is rare and what isn't. It's a little website that's really good. It gives you all the prices and that sort of thing, so it's definitely worth doing.